Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is clearly an amazing game. I love it. You guys love it. But there is some things that should have been in this game years ago that have still never been added, and I have no idea why. The crazy thing is, half the stuff that we're going to talk about today is in the game already, but it's not in online, and I guarantee every single thing we're going to go over in this video, every person watching will want it to be in online right away, because it's awesome and there's no reason for why it shouldn't already be in online. But that's what we're going to be going over today. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. I'm honestly not sure why we haven't received a feature yet to have more than 1,000 people in your crew. In GTA 5, you can have a max cap of 1,000 people, and it sucks. I've had to make 5 crews now in order to let you guys have some awesome crew colors, and I hate it. I just wish everybody could join one crew, and it would save me from having to kick tons of people every single week, which takes a while as well. And if you go to the crews tab and you go to suggested crews, you'll see all of these crews with hundreds of thousands of people, sometimes even millions of people, which is just really annoying. And another thing, what is with the GTA world ranking thing? For every crew, it shows 0. Does that even work? Or like, what is it? Like, am I ranked in the world? I don't really know. But honestly, if we could just have more than 1,000 people in every crew, it would be awesome. It would save me a lot of time, and honestly, I think it would make the game a lot more fun and competitive if you are in a crew. It would be a lot more fun. The stock market is awesome. In real life, it's helped me make a ton of money. And it is in GTA 5 and online. In GTA 5, you can actually buy shares and sell them, but in online, you cannot do that. But you can go and visit the websites. Well, that is just awesome. It's like looking at a Lamborghini through a window. You could just stare at it all day, but you're never going to be able to use it. It's kind of stupid, and I really wish it was in online, because you can make some really decent income off of that. And you can also lose a ton of money, which is great for Rockstar. So no matter what, Rockstar is going to make some money, and we're going to make some money. And I was thinking, maybe it's because of the time cycles and time zones all around the world, but that doesn't make any sense either, because if you're in India and it's 12 p.m. in GTA 5, it's the exact same thing in Canada, America, United Kingdom. It's going to be 12 p.m. no matter where you are. So if that happens, why isn't it available? Like, I just don't really understand. If we can use it in story mode, we should be able to in online. Obviously, we wouldn't have a huge effect on it, like in story mode, how you do the assassination missions, and you could take advantage of it. There's none of that in online, but you could still make some money from it. The stock market is awesome. Like, you can make a ton of money from it in-game and in real life. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at this. Be sure to check out my mentor, 10 Bagger Stocks, on Instagram, especially if you want to make some money from the stock market. He has helped me learn so much information about the market in the past couple of months. He posts really helpful tips across his page for beginners looking to get into investing, and vital information for people already investing. He posts on his story every day, letting people know what kind of outcomes we can expect to see from the market in the coming days. He also offers a course to help you get into investing. It includes info on trading platforms, account types, stocks, ETFs, and more. It doesn't matter if you're new to stocks or if you're an advanced trader just looking to increase your knowledge about the market. And yes, if you were wondering, the course is available for Americans as well. The information will just be a little different from what we do here in Canada, eh? There is no better time than right now to get into investing, especially if you haven't done it already. Be sure to check him out. His link is down below in the description. For me, this one is a big one. I don't understand why we don't have certain vehicles in online if they're already in the game. It would just make it a lot more fun, and it's literally a win-win situation for us and for Rockstar. I'll get into that in just a second. But I believe there are around 20 vehicles that are in the game but aren't in online. Some are obviously really cool, like the jet, the cargo plane, but there's also some other ones like the skylift, the forklift, the lawnmower, tow trucks, cable cars, and many, many more. It would be awesome to tow some cars around in online. It would be so cool to use the skylift to pick up cars in GTA 5. It would be awesome to use a forklift, because honestly, I would just kind of have some fun with that on my own time. And then the cable car would just be a really great way to get to the top of Mount Chiliad. I don't know why they're not in online. Like, it's such a simple thing to put in. And obviously, some of these things you wouldn't buy. For instance, the forklift and the cable car. The cable car, you would just go to Paleto cargo bay, hop in it, pay $10 and go to the top of Mount Chiliad, the forklift you would see spawning in at the docks. It's just something simple and really cool. And there's some other small things like the cargo bob with the magnet. You guys remember that from the Fleeka job? It was awesome, and it makes so much more sense than a hook, because the hook isn't even a proper hook. Like, you literally hover over the car and then it latches on to the literal top middle of the vehicle and doesn't actually hook onto anything. It warps inside the vehicle. But if we could replace that with a magnet, it would make a lot more sense, because you think of picking up a vehicle with a helicopter, a magnet that's super strong would literally just latch onto the top and then boom, there you go. And then you just push a button and then the magnet just stops being a magnet, turns into a piece of metal, and then the car drops. There you go. Imagine doing vehicle cargo with that. It would work out so well and it would be awesome. But like I said, it's a win-win situation, because they add these vehicles into the game in online, we love them, and then Rockstar makes a ton of money because people are going to go out and buy shark cards then. There, boom, done, just like that. Win-win situation. We get a bunch of awesome stuff. I would be so excited to fly around in a cargo plane, the Skylift, or some stuff like that, or even just get a tow truck, and Rockstar makes millions of dollars. It's a win-win. This would be awesome. It's one of the best things about GTA Story Mode. It allows us to make passive income even though the prices are super high. It's still awesome because you can make a ton of money from it. But obviously Rockstar doesn't want us to make a ton of money, and that's probably why it's not in online. But having those businesses would be incredible. And they could be new ones too, not just the ones we have in story mode. They could have some new ones like a restaurant, like a Cluck and Bell that actually opens, maybe an Up and Atom Burger, stuff like that. A gym would be awesome. I used to love going to the gym. I think it was in GTA San Andreas. It was sick. And then some other things like maybe the Mackenzie Field Airport. We could purchase the whole airstrip and make some passive income off of that. Some stores that are already in the game, and car dealerships, and obviously the stuff from story mode, like the golf course, the movie theater, the weed shop, and stuff like that. Obviously the prices would be much lower. I believe in story mode, the movie cinema, for one of them, it's like $100 million, but you make a lot of money from it every single week. And when I say every week, I mean in-game time. So that's actually only like 4.5 hours or something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's around there. So you can make a ton of money from them. And if they were in online, we could make a ton of money from them as well. Obviously the prices of what they were would be a lot cheaper. The movie cinema wouldn't be 100 million, maybe it'll be like 6 million. We buy it for 6 mil, and then every 7 days that goes by in GTA 5, we pocket like another, I don't know, maybe 400k or something like that. I don't know, but it would be awesome because we could buy all these businesses and we can make a ton of money from them. Plus, it would be kind of like a little mini DLC because you'll be able to access them. We'll be able to go inside these restaurants, the car dealerships, and things like that. Maybe we can go to the weed shop and buy a bong, buy some joints, buy some blunts, who knows? But it will be so awesome because we can make passive income and it'll make the game a lot more fun. Throwable items is something I think GTA 5 needs. I don't know why we don't have it. We only have one item we can throw, and that's snowballs. So we know that we can do it, but we should be able to just do it with a bunch of other stuff. The amount of times that I was just playing COD, hop on GTA 5, and I take out my combat axe, and I go and I'm trying to throw it at somebody, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot, this is GTA, you can't throw your combat axe. I mean, it would be so awesome if we could just throw a freaking hatchet at somebody's head. Honestly, okay, that sounds pretty dark, but like honestly, it would be so awesome because it's just something that's really cool and I think should be in the game. Like we could do it with snowballs, but we can't do it with anything else. And I think it would be awesome because it's just awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like throwing shit is just cool. I don't know. And finally, we have animals and peyote. This should just be in the game permanently. It should never be removed. It shouldn't be in a weekly event type of BS because I just don't like that. Like sometimes I want to become a pig and then just run around the city, or sometimes I want to become a bird and fly around and look down on everybody else because it's cool. And honestly, we should be able to do that in online permanently. And we should be able to just see animals walking around. It would be awesome if I could just see a deer just prancing through the hills somewhere, or see, like, we have birds, obviously. You could see birds flying around and you could shoot the birds, but there's no other animals. And it would be awesome if there were. I just think it would be really, really cool, like going out into the ocean and you see a shark and you have to try to get away from it, or there's a blue whale somewhere. Just cool stuff like that. Like, it's in the game, but it's not in online, and 99% of people play online, and 1% of people play story mode. We've all obviously played story mode and probably beat it, but now you just load into story mode to load into online because it takes less time. And it would be awesome if all these features were just in online as well. I think it would be so cool. But that pretty much wraps up the video for today. That's what I wanted to let you guys know about and just talk to you about, because I think it would be so cool to have all of this stuff in online, and I really don't know why it isn't already. I think it would be awesome. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. And also, is there any other things from story mode that you think should be in online already? Let me know down below. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.